Simon Ekpa. I said, Simon Ekpa is possessed. And the people began to ask, what kind of possessed? And I told them, I said, Simon Ekpa is fully possessed. And also is a man that everybody should be careful to stay out. What's the meaning of that? The meaning of that is what is called the possessed with the spirit of freedom. When somebody is possessed with the spirit of freedom, it will be in such a way that the person has no any other thing to do than to fight for what's called freedom. So you look at the Biafra land as a place called the fatherland of Biafra. The spirit of freedom right there in Biafra has already completely possessed Simon Ekpa. And as he has possessed Simon Ekpa, you that is trying to begin to make noise or fight with him or do one thing or the other, you are also fighting the spirit of freedom. And if anything happens to you, it is not my concern, because you don't understand how spiritual things and the things of the spirit goes. Because in the realm of the spirit, when God wants to make sure somebody is used for a purpose, the person will be used based on the coming upon the spirit, or what the kind of power that has possessed you, or the spirit that has possessed you. So spirit of freedom is already in his life and has possessed him fully, and they cannot talk any other thing than what's called freedom. And if anybody needs to move on the same direction or the same path, you must also come to the level of that level of spirit of freedom to endow you and possess you. And then you can be able to talk about freedom. People that talk about freedom with empty mouth, they end up and they're carried by chaff. When the wind blows, they are carried away. People that talk about freedom, when something prime is given to them, they will just betray and go away. But people that are possessed with the spirit of freedom, with the spirit of Biafra land, no matter the bribe you give to them, they will never accept your bribe. They will never agree with you. If you like, bring your own, take presidency of social country, they will never accept it from you. Except that freedom that has possessed them, that they are after. That's what they go about. So Simon Ekpa is already filled with the spirit of what's called freedom fighting. And so you should stay clear and not fight the man that has received what's called the grace, or received the power or the spirit of freedom. Don't fight that man. Fighting that man will destroy your life. It may even cost you what you would never, you and your generation may continue to suffer it. So I am not here to begin to follow anybody or side anybody. I am here to throw the light of what I am seeing in the spirit, because the spiritual always control the physical. And when I'm giving the message that's called the spiritual message, I pass it raw the way it is. So Simon Ekpa is a man that has already been filled and also possessed fully with the spirit of freedom. And spirit of freedom is not the kind of spirit that you joke with. When Jesus came upon the face of the earth, he said the spirit of the Father is upon me, for he has anointed me. The spirit of the Lord has come upon me. He has anointed me to preach the good tidings, to spread the good news, to carry the word of God all over the place. And Jesus went about, was doing exactly what the spirit of the Father possessed him to do. And that same spirit was what made him, that even to extent that he died on the cross and was buried, and on the third day he resurrected, because there's a spirit that weakened the dead body, and the spirit weakened Jesus, and Jesus went up and began to do exactly what he came to the world to do. So Simon Ekpa, you are seeing, is a disciple of what's called freedom fighting, and the spirit of freedom has fully possessed him, and you can never separate him from that spirit, and he can never one day wake up and talk about any other thing rather than talking about freedom. And that's why most of the revelations and most of the deep mysteries and deep things that is bringing out here and there is based on the spirit of freedom that is upon his life. So if you want to stop him, go first of all and remove the spirit of freedom out of him. So when you remove the spirit of freedom, then you can have a way. But if you cannot remove the spirit of freedom, you better join him and not fight him. That is what's going on. And then you come to the Biafra land as a Biafra nation. All the people that must talk about freedom are people in the class of what's called Jim or Jumeku Ujugu. You talk about people, you go straight away, you talk about somebody like a Namo de Kano. You talk about every other person that is not known. They're not known, but they are hot. You talk about Simon Ekpa. You talk about major prophet David, Elijah. We are not talking about this freedom based on, oh, yeah, we are or we want to collect money or this or that. We're talking about the emancipation of God's people. God's people is in Nigeria, and also their light is not shining. It's supposed to shine the way it ought to shine to change the destiny of Africa, to change the destiny of the people right here in the South Africa, the West Africa, Nigeria side, to change their destiny, to even bring a blessing to Yorubas, to the Hausas, to Fulanis and everywhere, to bring the light that will shine permanently. But it is quite unfortunate that some people ask.
Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back again. Of course, we are here again to continue. Like our brother said here, we must continue. I love that statement. I love that statement. We must continue. So we are here to. This video is not new to you. It's not new to us, right? But there's a reason why PM shared it, and I love the way he dig it out in this point in time because it goes in line with what is going on. And before we continue, let me say my greetings to one of our brother, our own brother Armstrong. Armstrong, God bless you for being here, for being the first person to join me in this broadcast. And your comment and your like, I really appreciate that. As a summer, I see you. Don Klein, I see you. Firstborn, I see you. Armstrong again. Okay, he says, how come Urago go and remove his spirit? Okay. Now, okay, I understand. You mean Urago cannot do anything now? I was like, how come Urago go and remove this spirit of freedom now? That be the wahala. No, you can, like what prophet is saying here, you have to, if you want to stop him, it's very, very simple. Start by removing the spirit, separate him from the spirit of the freedom, and you have your way. Okay, and not only this man of God noticed or have seen or saw what PM is being possessed with. Mbaka said this, that he made an attempt to talk about, to talk against it at home, and the conversion is here. I just love, I am a follower of Mbaka. I love him so much. As a Catholic, I am, and he is one of the people, one of the priests that I respect so much. Everybody have their own opinion against him, but to me, he means a lot to me. Now, listen.
It's painful. That's the one when you sign. I never better my downward when the one night named. Over where Tata, sit at home of Sata. Over you put there no battery number. Oh, boy, is the double back number. Simon and Power Piamia. Piamias and I got Pepper Managata. Now, Ghana, why the cheap one was very hard. I went to and meditated on that. It's painful. But it is now a responsibility upon us to pray out. That's our brother. So I went to the Chupak in the Nisi.
My brother, Biafra Exodus, I see you. Thank you for joining us. Firstborn said, thumbs up. Biafra Exodus said, we move. One day, Okudova. Ombadova kana wagia. Okole Pascal, I see you. Okay, say good morning. Good morning at this hour. You must be commenting from, who knows, Canada? Are you commenting from Canada or US? Okay, please like the video. Also, it's very, very important to do so. Like, click on the like button. We are just 9 minutes on the program, and we have few viewers, but only 4 people wanted to like the video. So, if you check the title, the shape of Biafrans, the current shape of Biafra, the current shape of Biafran freedom, make them to panic, right? So we have seen what is going on. Okay, America, I know, I thought as much. America and Canada is almost the same. You guys are, this should be your money, depending on where you are watching from in America, I guess. And some places in America should be afternoon. That's what I was told. they are now sweating like Christmas goods about the shape of current Biafra. Before now, we are just like, we are too vulnerable. Our people are being used for, they take off a ride. We are nobody. We were nobody to them. And PM came on board and Egu change him bad over like our brother Biafran Ezedu said. Okudova. Some of us are not bothered about kidnapping anymore. You know why? Because of Biafran freedom. Some of us are not worried about what herdsmen will do to our mothers in the farmland. Even though they're still doing some garagara, right? But not to compare the preparation they had for us. You know, there's difference between somebody that wanted to buy you, okay, and that person couldn't buy you. Then that person insulting you, talking against you verbally. Verbal attack is better than using hand, let alone using catapult and granite. When they use catapult and granite and they intimidate you to the extent that you can't even complain. That time has come and gone. And some of them are not happy with it. They are still saying, how dare you? How dare you to even challenge our plan? Our responsibilities and everything about our plan is being, tortured or delayed because of you. Why must you do this to us? You shouldn't have gone as far as creating this awareness that you guys are doing. It's a problem to them. But the more you do, the more you push, the more Biafrans are moving ahead. If anybody told them that kidnapping of Masamukano will result of what is going on today, nobody will say, they wouldn't have even tried it in the first place. When they kidnapped Masamukano, I for one, I felt like most of you who happened to, hear the news from nowhere. I mean, you were just doing one or two things, and the breaking news, Mazakane is not here with us. They have kidnapped him and all that. People were very, very sure. Some even developed some sicknesses about the shock news of the kidnapping of Mazakane. But today, we are now smiling while waiting for him to be released. Now, the African government in exile, Ngozi Orazabeze, who some of the Fulefus are now using her name to do video, like I shared the video of Ikenga Uruago. PM shared this, and I love the way Chief of the Staff and Biafrans are, waxing, moving from place to place. The Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orazabeze, visited members of the Biafran government in exile in New York, headed by Love Akobundo. So I believe that this visit is not just to take Photoshop, to take picture. No, we have seen them meeting with congressmen. Something that we're not. I remember when Masakano was begging those Okokos that are following him before, trying to deceive him, to make him like a nobody. But I thank God that everything that they have said or what they have planned to do have yielded zero fruit. And Mazina Kano's effort is not, because what you are seeing today is hard work of Mazina Modekan. Because of Mazina Kano, PM came out. Just like most of us, you are here today talking about Biafra, or listening about news or information about Biafra. Is because of the preach of Mazina Modekan that made you to even pause and say, okay, let me hear what they're saying about Biafra. Some of us know that, yes, we only know that there was civil war, Biafran civil war, and that's all. What triggered the war? Nobody, you don't know. When I say don't know, I mean talking about the real truth, not the one they teach you in the school. No, I'm talking about the real thing that happened. Most of us were not unaware of it. Nobody knows how it started and what triggered, what led to that war, and how it ended. The intention of Igbos then, the reason why Ojukwu decided to even finance that war, I mean, to defend our land, because what Biafran fought was defensive war. That is why God said, okay, after years, just gave Nigerians opportunity to see if they will mend their ways. Of course, they don't they don't learn from the word. I would say now, no, not that is not that it's not in the dictionary to learn from their mistakes. No, they don't do that. They build the country just to favor one ethnic group, and somehow give Yorubas just later, believing that that's the best way to go. And in our own part, they keep on recruiting people to use them against our people. The video you are watching here, PM shared it also. These are old videos that he decided to bring out. Reason is because it's a very big lesson. If you have watched it in the past, watching it now and compare what happened, how Biafran government, Biafran's not government because then there's no government, how Biafran's under IPOB was managing the situation, and to compare it with what is playing out now, you will learn a lot from this, because this is, like, for example, this one is in 2023, right? Being last year. And the video that I shared before about Fanabaka, where is that video? I think this one, right? Let me see. Is it this video? Just a moment. Okay. No, not Fanabaka's. Just a moment. Where is that Fanabaka's video? I had this one. Was also during the first time PM announced sit at home. I mean, after the DOS decided to play along with politicians, governors, PM hold that sit at home with two hands and said, no, you can't drop this. Mbaka wanted to, condemn it, and PM said, no, come out from that place. Don't try it. And then Mbaka, as a man of God, he understands what PM said. Like he said, that he went home and think about it and said, yes, that we need to, the only thing we can do is to pray harder that the Nigerian government will release Mas Namodakan, thinking that he was talking to human beings. Tinubu is angry, not because Mas Namodakan did anything wrong, but because he called him a criminal. And he exposed his agenda to become president, which he did not even shy away from. Today, he's the president. Agreement is agreement. Agreement, president. That's what I call him. Agreement is agreement, president. Not has nothing to do with the election of people's choice. Never. And you see some Oduduwa people parading themselves. Oh, we voted him. You voted him. You did not vote him. The only person that voted him is INEC. One man from the north, from somewhere in the north. That is the Tinubu's voters. Your own is your sentiment, your tribal sentiment is driving you crazy. Not if your vote, and if you compare your vote and other people's vote, if you were to to go by that vote, Tinubu will not be president. That's a fact. But I thank God that he's not. Imagine an Igbo man be president and the hardship and everything, of course, which is supposed to happen because Nigerians have been set to be the way it is. Mazda said that Nigeria have been mapped out for destruction. That's video I played a few days ago. I don't know where, if I go down here, I may see that video. That Nigeria have been mapped out for destruction. That's what he said. And not that he hates Nigeria, not that he wants Nigerians to be destroyed, but illegal structure. You don't say, okay, let me renovate it. You have to bring it down because of the foundation is wrong. Okay, you may mix cement wrongly and say, okay, let me break down the part and reconstruct it. That you can do that when the foundation is strong, when the problem is not from the foundation. But when you see that foundation and the sand is somehow everything about it is wrong, then you have no choice than to uproot it. Now listen to this person, what he said about Ifa Yoruba. Okay, and that we go in line with what we are saying based on the corrupt system and people that the federal government are using, what Northerners are using in our land. Now, let me not say federal government, because when you say federal government, it sounds like only federal government. But people that make up the federal government is better we call them the way they are, Northerners.
Because everybody knows what this message and to serve this message, share it to people in WhatsApp group. However, that
Before he continued, just for you to remember that, like PM said, likely said here, this video was made in July 2023. So, which is 1 year ago, because July 2024 has come and gone, and this video is still valid. I mean, looking at what happened there and what has happened now, you understand that every finger that was pointing at or that is pointing at late Ifeanyi, you don't need to question such hands, because a lot of evidence and more will still surface, because the kidnap of Mazi Kanu, a lot is hidden about it. A lot is still hidden, which I know one day it will still surface, and we are going to air it here as well.
Precisely, in the Anambra State and the Imo State, and my yes, now we're cutting this when I got Anambra State now. And that's the southeast now, generally. But again, it is now obvious. It's now obvious. I am a that now. Here Igbo ma ojiji na ndị Kano no Ifeanyi Uba na-eme ihe niile ahụ. Ifeanyi Uba na-eme ihe niile ahụ. Ifeanyi Uba send ndị DOS ka ha gaa Finland ga mee Simon Ekpan arrest. Ifeanyi Uba lọfụrụ ego karịa ndụ nwanne ya n'ihi na ọ ma aka ya dịgo blood. Ọ mara na ụwa niile amago na ọwụ onye ori. Ifeanyi Uba amago na mmadụ niile ma na ọwụ onye ori. Ihe a na-eme ihe ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu hapụ ịpụta. These people in Africa, they are the one mobilizing all those bad boys na-ekwusi ndị mmadụ. Ọ bụrụ Simon Ekpan. As I'm on the case, when you're not the kind of freedom, release a grand bail according to what the law says. Well, the Nigerian government stood on that. It is very, very obvious that now I have confirmed that now Ifeanyi Uba is the secret behind why this man has been kept in prison for a long time. Now, I thought those was in Finland. Some useless group that call themselves DOS that name where Amaraha. The chief Aztec of the evil and atrocity in the southeast now went to Finland to protest against their own brother, who is doing absolute good work. It is obvious. Because we're going to say Jato Saramia. Why find your ban? I'm one white words now, Muti and Mabajiaka. We are not moving. Now, white word to what you are Jiaka or the very stupid. We are not more. See, no white word to the and we deal with Jiaka. Hachokani would do one. Hachokani will go on. You will go on. I will go on. Biafra will come. And many of these evil men will not sit down, will not be alive to witness it. God mark my word, that's what I'm Ifeanyi Uba has proven to the world. Even his own people denied him. Since you sit at home on, have you gone to one day we keep that everywhere is county and locked up? Even his own people doesn't value him. Even his own people rejected him. Ifeanyi Uba, you are a disgrace to the
Okay, this our brother is even a man of God, and he's giving this message as a prophet, isn't it?
Went to Finland.
And you can see he's not even hiding his face, so that you not say, okay, he's a faceless individual. Sometimes you don't need to be afraid of some things that you're afraid of, to be honest with you. You know, some of us we believe that, okay, let us hide, like most of them in Imapo and then that's what I do. Even come on, is that my feet, but you couldn't fake name go and cook what again. At least the case of no good no also. Even though was also a name, it may go attached. But hands are in the boat. I guess no from Nigeria. Frederick, is it Lord Lugard or what? I just I don't go to go my powerful. And this guy, Kapa Ghana, they did na Twitter. A mega gift, a mega gift. And I'm powerful. It's not. I'm powerful. Is not a name. No, office name. Okay, for he will have Konuchi. I don't know Mando. Like before Iba Mademba, check him out. Ogina Boko back some good bread. In my why let me switch on because it's in Igbo language we feel like this is just about Igbo people. You know why if I Yoruba choose to send people to Finland and US and all of them? Because when I saw Asante Dogobo claiming that he received a memo and whatever they shared to him about what they're going to serve, what they're going to submit in Finland to Finland government against PM. And Ima always drag a battle now. I want man to say na ekukene do ta do ekuna. What happens if we actually ya canon okupu say God suppose you. And you ask yourself, somebody like Asade who was abusing Oyende publicly is receiving a memo on how to attack PM from DOS who happened to be formed by Oyende. And you now say, okay, you ask yourself, if PM is against Oyende and Biafra, why are you now working with somebody who is insulting Oyende publicly? And you are using Oyende's name that you are maintaining structure and that's why if I see, I can forgive DOS than people that are listening to them. I mean, I can forgive them, DOS, than people that have seen all those things that choose to, be used by because somebody has destroyed, somebody has destroyed himself beyond repair, and you allow yourself to be polluted or to be stained by somebody that these people that are very, very clear that this is what they stand for. They don't mean anything meaningful, anything reasonable for you. Today, after all these things that has happened in the past, somebody will on the camera and tell you, no, I need by the Homatata, no Samoneba. He's bringing war in our land. It's okay. What has it done that warrant you, that push you to even say that in the first place? He's causing problem. That kidnapping is going on in our land is because of him. This is going on in the land is because of him. It's okay. Let us find out by ourselves. And when you do some little research, you will see that the same people that are trying to defend, calling people's name on a radio Biafra for army and security agents to go after them. Publicly, I'm not telling you something that happens secretly. This one is, they will be bragging. Give me his name. Who is he? I will do this, I will do that. You forgot the list of the names and number of people that people have bought. Here is BBC News. I will share it. I will let you just pay attention, okay? This news, and credit to Aloy Ejimako for sharing this video, this post on his X. Security forces, okay, killed 150 peaceful protesters. Okay, peaceful pro-Biafra protesters. Guess when? Look at it. 150 people for protesting now when 24th November 2016. Today's date is what? 217, 218, 219, 220, 221, 222, 223, 224. This is 8 years ago. 8 years ago. And in this 8 years ago, no court, no trial, not even a solid complaint has been made by so-called DOS or Igbo politicians or governors. Name them. Those of them that are calling, that you see them now. Oh, we are condemning the 2 soldiers that was killed in other states. It's a hoodlums. What again? Hoodlums, and what again they normally use? Miscreant. That one is I don't know. That could be the first vocabulary of Abarebe. Abarebe. That's the only language, the only vocab I have heard from his, like solid deep English, you may say, that is a miscreant causing a these mischievous criminals causing insecurity in the southeast. That I'm pleading on federal government to send security agents. The security agent that killed your brothers. Imagine army or police today shoot maybe 50 people, okay, at once in Kaduna or Kano today. Just imagine that. Then the northerners, you see those cabals that are working with Tinubu, their tone and their eyeball will change immediately. On Tinubu, against Tinubu, instanta. The agreement they had it before, no. Even though they have seen those protesters holding, causing mayhem, they're not going to do anything. They will feel comfortable with that. The reason is because it's in the north. But down in the south, or let me not say south. When you say south, you are including Tinubu's village. No, I don't want that. I want to focus on southeast. In the southeast, you dare not. You can't try that. Now, I will share with you something that you can't even do it. Let me share this one. You won't be with the other one at southeast, as in a protest. For what? If you try it, I can't go far. Let me share this with us. Where is this? Come on, don't tell me that you are not here. I want to show you. Imagine in a protest in southeast. Okay, this one. There's another one I want to bring. Another one where they're actually doing something serious. Most of you have seen it. They said 150. By, of course, it's not. Yes, thank you for reminding me. They said 150 people by is a very big lie. There are over 300 persons that period, but Amnesty International just recorded 150. That is normal. That's normal. That's normal with the media and courtesy of Caucasians. They know how to do this. So imagine you in Imo State, Enugu State, Abia, Ebonyi, Anambra, any part of the southeast. Okay, you are protesting because of hardship, and you climb a building like this APC house. Ha! And maybe if you succeed in doing this thing when they are not watching you, or when maybe at night, believe you me, the next morning that village, that community will be running like you see fighter jet everywhere in the southeast. But here, this is Daura protest workers. I don't know what it means. Protest APC looters office, or protesters. I think that's what they want to say. Protesters APC looters offices in Daura. So this is protesters what they're doing in Daura, the so-called Daura. Now here is excuse me. Here is in Kano State. Okay, in Kano State. Why I'm not bringing the voice is for you. Not for you. I don't want any catapult sound at all. And you see the difference. You see the level of citizenship. Your own citizenship is questionable. Now I will share you with you in the present region, southwest. Okay, you will see how they are protesting in southwest. Then you cannot compare and contrast, because even though the president is not from the north they have right to do anything to slap a soldier. You dare not try to retaliate. Even in River State, all you can do is to hold something like leaves and protest. If you go beyond that, Reno Mokri and all these people that have the committed in the southeast, what Igbo man have done and committed, they're not seeing this world. In fact, even if you tag any video to Reno, he's not going to say anything about it. I don't know if you have said anything about what is playing out recently. I don't think so. Okay, before I share with you the one in the north, in the west, here is the one in the north again. Look at what they're doing in the north. Okay, you can see that. Then, if you try same thing in the southeast, if you succeed, army will come back for revenge. Revenge, just that you put flag down or anything, they will come back. Then you tell me that you are in the same level. Nigerians are one. They are only one when they want to make the oil. That's when they become one. And here is this is a Yoruba land. Now pay attention for you to see the difference. Yorubas are second-class citizens. I keep on telling you. Even if you like, bring 7 presidents that they go from Yoruba land. Yeah, Fulani and Northerners, they know the level. This is watch moment. Police use talks to attack, disrupt protesters in Lagos. So for you not to say, I am making it up. This is in Lagos. What they're holding here, no, wait, I don't want their voices. No placard, no the whole placards, no stick, no plywood, no 2x2, no cutlass, no gun, nothing whatsoever. What I'm holding here is placards and flags, right? Yet they go after them. They came after them and watch again. In Lagos, so okay, some of you will you okay. Let me not say it. Let me not say it. Let me allow you to play for before I say that. No, don't talk. Don't talk. Forget about your. You see how scanty they are. You see how scanty they are here, right? Nothing. This is the protest of people that have to double agenda. They are not perceiving the protest as ethnic something. They are the one that started it by using ethnic on that. Now they are trying to hide away from it because everything you are seeing here, the number of people here is too small. Okay, now this person here is police officer. You can see they're hanging around there, and pay attention. You will see this. Wait. Now you see the boss. This boss came here to scatter them. You see, they started running because they don't hold anything, or they are not don't have intention of doing anything. And does this provoke them? No, because this is Southwest. Southwesterners are not they only, and this is not an insult in case if you're from Southwest watching, but we cannot hide it. We cannot hide this truth. Okay, you guys are not. I personally, I don't expect you people to stand, to stand and say, defend something. I don't expect you guys to do that. But when it comes to, threaten, you are number one. You can threat even God. You can threat God. Just word of mouth. You can do that. You are very good at that. Just to say something and threaten people, very, very good at that. To claim that you can me, this. When it comes to show us. You guys are not representing, to be honest. If anybody try this in the north, that yellow bus will go down instantly. In the southeast, we know our weaknesses. This is not about physical. We know that we are somehow politically, we are being weakened by politically, and our people that weaken us, they have the button of our so-called leaders, which they are no more leading anybody. They are just leading office being given to them. That's all. Nobody's paying attention to them. Nothing, not at all. Now here is not Fulani. I was a girl. Is a young girl. The volume is quite low. I will flip it so you will try and see if you can listen to what she said. But before then, let me read what PM said. PM made it clear here that Biafra has finally inspired the northern Nigeria, and the Arewa Republic will be great with brilliant children like this one. The northern Nigerian political elite has destroyed their future, and today the young people in the northern Nigeria who has been inspired by my leadership in Biafran government in Neza are speaking in one voice. The emergency of Biafran will create the enabling environment for these children from Arewa Republic to embrace civilization and compete amongst the nations. The future of the emerging nations of Africa are bright. The future of the emerging nations of Africa are bright. Now, let's hear what she said. Like I said, I will flip the camera so that you'll be able to, because when I played the video, I struggled to hear what she said because the volume is very, very slow.
Good day, ma'am. I am Khadija Musama Chibabani. Special greetings first to amiable leader of NCWS and the member of your body in leadership. As younger generation and leaders of the world, our support greetings brought today. World not be complete without mentioning the heroes of liberty. Freedom of choice, Prime Minister Simon and Mazi Kanu. Their leadership is a shining example of integrity, compassion, and wisdom. They inspire us all to be better versions of ourselves. Long live Dr. Ngozi, long live their coalition.
That is from a child from the north. So this is is a good news. I love it because some people believe that everything is not politics. Sometimes we have to come out, real the way we are. Triple M, I see you. God bless you, my brother. You are here. You are here. What is going on? Excuse me. Okay. You are here. I can see your comment. Let me read your comment from here. Okay, Benjamin, I see you. Good evening here, and Okole, of course. Racing who said, "Well done." Biafra introduced is Biafra the movement of the people, by the people, and for the people. Well done from here. I am on Will. Okay, thank you, question. And Abra the best. I see you. Obieze, nice to have you. Obieze, I see you. You said they will good morning from here. May Chukwuka bless you and your family for the great job you are doing for Biafrans worldwide. God bless you for the appreciation. Thank you for that. A very useless group indeed. I'm strong is talking about the US. Triple said, "Good evening, Kai report." They said 150%. I think I've gone through this one, and let me read the last one. Even the 150% they recorded is too much. Is too much. We will talk about human. It's too much. We are talking about human beings, not animal. You are in spirit. That's the issue. That's the issue. Even though they recorded less number of people that they killed, but even one people said is even much, let alone 150. When they say 150, you have to multiply it. Do you understand? You have to multiply it because that is what they're known for. Chines, I see you. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you, Chines. Nice to have you. Samson, I see you. Okay, let's go back to that, to the information we have to share with you. I just told you about the quietness of the protesters in the southwest. They have succeeded in telling their people, no, don't destroy flowers. Don't destroy flowers. Keep. But when they see what is going on in Kenya, the men who say men no day, men there in Kenya, they are doing everything. I'm not saying you should do violence. What I'm saying is I'm just trying to bring to you the differences between protesters there and here. In the same country in Nigeria, the Northerners are protesting, the West are protesting, but the treatment is totally different. You can't compare the two. I have shared with us how the West Yorubas are holding flags, placards, and yet they send thugs to send them back home because they know they are very, very, very weak. Here in the north, you see different different protesters. Okay, people, you will see it. Here is I don't want the volume to come out, like I said, because any maybe you hear the sound of catapult and gravel, and pay attention. This truck you are seeing here is for Nigerian security agents. I don't know if it's army or police. Now they are running for their life. Army or police, I don't know, but they are all the same, right? You can see them running. Guess who is after them? Protesters. Now listen. You see? You see? In the north. And look at them here with the stone, no, dealing with them. You can see? You can see that? Now, different between what you are seeing here and what I showed, what I've just shown to you in the southwest is citizenship difference. These ones are real citizens of the country, and Nigerian security agents know how to respect themselves when they see the owner of the country. In the Yoruba one, they are using Yorubas to gain more favor, gain more ground in Nigeria, and they have succeeded. They have succeeded in that. As long as Yorubas, when they look back, they see Igbos at back, they will say, okay, even though we are second, we prefer to be second than to allow Igbo to climb up. That's what they're doing. Then I love it that way, because it have proved to us that there's no reason for us to keep on pushing to get anything. Do you understand? What they did to protesters in the southwest, if you were to be in southeast, you prefer the one they did in southwest to compare what you have seen in southeast. They would have, when the mob go there and use their car trying to chase them away and those thugs, it would have been army or police commanding them to lie down or shooting them instanter. They'll be packing dead bodies. It won't be, they will not use car to chase people out in the southeast, but they would have used live bullets to do that. You see the difference from the north, south, and the east. Look at them here. Yesterday, the video that I played here as well, we saw how these people were climbing the armor tank of army. Army was begging them to come down because they want to go. No tear gas, nothing whatsoever. Here you can see them. But in the southwest, they have more jaw to bite. Of course, in the southeast, that is very hungry lions, right? Look at them here. That is different. That Nigeria cannot be divided. It is one. It is one. It must remain one. Nothing. But after, it's not as if what I'm seeing here is being meant for us to see only people like us. No. It is clear. It is very clear. Anybody can see it. You can lay your hand. Internet is for everybody. It's not meant for Kai reports. Anybody can see that. You yourself can watch it on your own from your home. It is not hidden. Now, this is your army chief. For some of you that are one Nigerian, because you cannot tell me that we don't have people that love Nigerian watching this program. Because why I will have 100 and something watching or 200 people watching, only 20 something people click on the like button. So it means that people who want Nigerian unity to stand and want it to be the way it is, we have more people like that on this platform than Biafrans. Biafrans are not following me, because if you are Biafrans, there's no way you not like the video. Now let's see what they said. They did not declare punishment by death to Fulani terrorists when they kill innocent people, innocent babies, children, women, and men in the north and middle belt part of Nigeria. Then hosted Boko Haram flag. Okay. Now, when you see, this is your army chief here, right? And what you are seeing here is Northerners, protesters, climbing cars, army tank, doing crooked, movement, trying to prove that nothing mega. Or what if an army man is driving it, and he's moving gently because if he dare buy anybody here, they will send him to Chukwukabiama instant. Here is the same Northerners carrying flag of other country, protesting, and no tear gas, no arrest, no detainees, nothing whatsoever. And what Musa can tell you is this. Now you are going to hear voice of Musa. This army chief who will tell you, no, you can't do that. We are going to asymmetric war organizer. He's here. Listen.
And besides that, we are also aware that I've seen, all of us have seen it, where some foreign flags have been flown within the sovereignty of Nigeria, and that is totally unacceptable. We are warning in clear terms, and the president has also...
Okay, he's out warning. When Chiwoterago was wearing a clothes that has Biafran flag on it, they manhandled him. They told him to sit down in the public. Have you seen anybody sitting down being tortured because he's holding a Russian flag? Never. The Biafra flag is indigenous flag, yo. Even if you don't want Biafra, it is the flag that people whom you claim that they are part of that form the component of Nigeria. What they're known for. Even if you don't like it, you don't punish people because of the flag. If you actually respect who we are. Do you understand it? Now, people holding Russian flag, army chief is sending warning. Anna Wagner, here. Some of you don't understand what is going on. Now listen.
Said we should convey this, that we will not accept anybody, any individual flying any foreign flag in Nigeria.
He pretend that he did not see them burning your Nigerian flag. So you're only commenting on flying a foreign flag. How about those of them that said, imagine a Igbo man in Enugu, in nowhere, in Onitsha, in Oka, in Aba, in Ebonyi State, setting a Nigerian flag ablaze with the camera, videoing it. They will send special squad for investigation. That corporate, they will fish it out. We are going to fish it out. That's the language. They are going to fish it out. Now, those their fishermen are not working now to fish out in the north. One Nigeria.
Today's meeting is such that we wanted to come and update Mr. President about the situation on ground. We know since the riots have started, the role all the security agencies are playing. You can see all of us together. We had about 2 hours meeting with Mr. President. We explained to him in details the current situation on ground since the riots have started. And what we realized is that, yes, initially people said it was a peaceful riot, but we have warned against it because we realized that there are individuals that are willing to take advantage of it to cause mayhem, and we can see clearly what has happened since it has commenced. Criminals have taken over, a lot of looting, a lot of stealing, and all sorts happening. And besides that, we are also aware that all of us have seen it, where some foreign flags have been flown within the sovereignty of Nigeria, and that is totally unacceptable. We are warning in clear terms, and the president has also said we should convey this, that we will not accept anybody, any individual flying any foreign flag in Nigeria. That is treasonable offense, and it will be viewed. And
while they are still warning, they're sending warning in the southeast. Here from Biafran Army, not me. In southeast, this is the person, the platform that posts this is a United States of Biafra 6 hours ago. Okay, 6 hours ago. You hear this.
now. Dajada, Parata, Kadago, Donadago, and Ayara. They got the Russian army. They won't try you. They won't try the Russian army. They got Nigerian army. I did that now. As all I had an arm of all of them. Ondoku, Jagisi, Ondoku. I'm going to say you. Come on,
So, what you are hearing is from the horse's mouth. This one is not hearsay. As the North are showcasing, their strength against their brother, because all of them are the same thing. You understand? These are colleagues. They recruited them in army and all that. So they're not going to do anything. Musa is warning you. When somebody that is stronger than you beat you in the public, probably in the presence of a gear that you are eyeing, you know that if you fight, the person will beat you up in the presence of that gear. Maybe your girlfriend or someone that you are toasting. You cannot go and fight. Don't you feel that they're going to beat you in the presence of that gear? You'll be warning. I'm not going again. Stop on now. I they warn you. It's be again. I they warn you. Now one that they give you, because same manner. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Now, police. Okay, in Bauchi State, according to Sahara Reporter, they just made the post that police by somebody in Bauchi. I saw a video of when they buy, but I don't know the location. And the title of that video says that they mistakenly killed a little boy. I don't know if that is the one that Sahara is talking about or not. But whether it is or not, we can see clearly that the agenda has nothing to do, to stop
treated as such. So nobody
nothing else from what they're doing, because they can't stop them. You can't stop where carrying they can't do that. So my people, I want you to hear from your brother, one of your brother. Some of you will laugh about it because I said it's your brother. Your brother, and get kill love so much, all of us. I mean, man, they so come more, to be honest with you, I will not lie. They so come hear love. Now, this is your brother there for my claiming what he's not even what he did not do. What he's not even aware of. The title will interest you. He said, this guy said, David Jitofa, who posted, he said, Igbo did not join the protest because we see President Tinubu as our own. Igbo did not join the protest because you see Tinubu. If Tinubu believe you, a man now have the most foolish human being ever, to be honest with you.
Stop this politics. Like the governor of Abia State, yes, they are not investments. They are just after the development of the people. Because after election, we should stop deceiving the people about party. We should commit to the promises we made while we campaign. And that is simply what he's doing. So I commend him very highly and the other governors of Southeast, including my own governor, the chairman of Southeast Governors Forum, the governor of Imo State, the governor of Abia State, governor of Anambra, and of course the governor of Enugu State, because Enugu is the capital of Southeast. We decided not to do this. Not only in Southeast, everywhere, an Igbo man resides in this country and outside the country. We all came together to say, yes, President Bola Tinubu is our home. We are not going to protest. We are not protesting, and we will not protest against this administration, irrespective of party affiliation. So I want to use the opportunity.
Udokwa akona we iko ilichota iko ilichifi na kweli Biafran government will decide to buy a film. If your name and aside is you guys, you know that you guys are, Igbo politicians have dragged themselves to the mud, to be honest with you. They are claiming what they are not. Every now and then, they shame me, to be honest. How can you come out and say this kind of my people, thank you so much for your time. We are going to come back again. Thank you for your time. We are spending 1 hour and I have to end it now, okay? So we'll be right back again, probably in the morning or later broadcast. I will try my best to come back before later broadcast. Hopefully, we can do 1 or 2 things. And subscribe if you have not, and like the video, share it, and tell us what you think about all you've discussed so far. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Bye-bye for now.